America's leading political number crunchers still stress Hillary Clinton will be the next president. But even if she is confident, she's painting a picture of fear to secure support.
And imagine it is Donald Trump standing in front of the Capitol. And imagine what it will be like to have him in the Oval Office making the decisions that affect your lives and your futures.
She displayed elation, not at the latest polls, but at her local side, the Chicago Cubs winning baseball's World Series for the first time in 108 years. Will she be celebrating a historic win next week too? Donald Trump says no.
In 6 days, we are going to win the great state of Florida. And we are going to win the White House. Gonna win it.
His key pledge to make America great again was clearly on show. But is it just a catchy slogan? This is abandoned America, Ohio's so-called Rust Belt. The closure of steel mills in Youngstown and cities like it led to decades of decline.
In Youngstown, we make steel.
In the 1940s, this area was one of the world's biggest steel producers. But 50,000 have lost their jobs since then. Donald Trump said whenever you see a closed factory in Ohio, it was essentially caused by the Clintons. They can't be blamed for this one, as it was shut down in the 1970s. But it is a powerful backdrop for his message on restoring America. And that message is cutting through in a place where many voters feel left behind by the economic recovery. The latest polling puts Mr. Trump ahead in the state he must win to become president. Journalist Bertram D'Souza, who's chronicled the decline of Youngstown, says it's clear why he's succeeding.
That, to me, is the underlying popularity of a Donald Trump, who comes back and says, I'm going to bring back all of the steel jobs that were sent overseas. I'm going to reopen the steel mills. And you wonder, how is it that people are buying that message? It's because of desperation.
But in this city centre bar, not all believe the clock can ever be turned back.
You got to figure out how you build things. It's easy to tear stuff down. His campaign's been about the negativity and tearing stuff down. Where's the positive stuff? Show me the positive stuff. I'm okay with that. I haven't seen it.
I think Hillary's problem is she has an inability to talk to the common person. She comes from common roots like most people, but she's had a very privileged life.
I think a lot of people who would support him are keeping quiet about it. I think the polls could be as wrong as they were with Brexit, and it might turn out that he ends up winning.
If he does win, the words "Made in America" will apparently be stamped on so many products. Youngstown is relying on that pledge.